Plaintiff, Frank Torres, says he's been a DJ on the rave scene for nearly 20 years. And as a result, he used a lot of ecstasy and acid. Frank claims he's been sober for 2 years, and he moved in with the defendant while he was between homes. However, he's suing the defendant for stolen money and the balance due on a TV. Defendant Edgar Lanquipa says Frank's nothing but a drug addict who used a lot of methamphetamines. Edgar opened his home to Frank because he wanted to help him out, but he ended up getting burned. He's countersuing for unpaid rent.
Start with you.
Okay, I am a DJ. I've been DJing for almost 20 years. I've been involved in the rave, underground, house scene. You know, therefore I'm a dancer too.
How much do you get per show?
$100, $200, depends on various gigs.
All right. So you're not one of those DJs that does the big clubs?
Like more of the underground, like one-offs, right. Rave scenes, or
they get like 20, 30,000 a club.
Oh no, the big shots. Yes. Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I'm an underdog.
You better move above ground.
Yeah.
Say you're an underground DJ and you're getting $100. You better move above ground. Get
Absolutely.
Some of those tens of thousands. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, so I have about 17 years in DJing in the underground, like rave scene. So you know, there's a lot of drugs entailed in that scene. So I used to do a lot of ecstasy and acid. You know, get in where you fit in and dance the night away. Getting to know Renzo, being the DJ, I met him through a mutual friend. Oh yeah, I call him Renzo because that's how I meet him. I met him as Renzo, not Edgar. He said Edgar's for professional uses. Anyways, so he took a liking to me. I took a liking to him because you know, he said he's done ecstasy before and he's into the dance scene and whatnot.
He used to come to the rave parties?
Just just before.
It's live, Your Honor. Please don't splash my character and bring it to the same level as yours. Please.
Your level is the same as me. Anyway, we hit it off as friends.
You would go to the rave parties?
Occasionally, sir, because I'm from South America, and that's being portrayed as a really cool scene. And I have pressure from friends in South America to tell me, hey, why don't you bring those DJs in here? Because in here, we don't have the concept of like a people playing turntables, especially like vinyl. So it would be great if you can export American talent, bring it over here.
Okay.
I'm trying to actually scout, you know, talent, sir. That's why I start.
You don't have to go too far. Your man is right here.
But
at a good price too.
At a good price.
You can't get it a better price than $100.
Oh, well,
$200. You gotta have $200 to go to South America. That $100 ain't working. Going across that water. You at least want an extra $100 going across the water. Now, how much were you gonna pay?
Your Honor, I'm very sad because this individual is nothing else but still a drug addict. You know, use a lot of methamphetamines. I opened my home, hoping that he will change his act.
You moved him in with you?
Yes, sir, because he was nowhere to live. And in my mind, I was thinking, I'm gonna do something kind. I wanna bring him aboard, maybe help him, change his life, turn it around.
Defendant Edgar Lanquipa says after he allowed the plaintiff to move in with him, he realized he was a drug addict who used a lot of methamphetamines.
All right.
That's halfway true. We have agreements to stay at his house because I was staying at my friend's house already in Long Beach, and he lived other side of Long Beach. He said I could stay there a couple nights a week. But in that agreement, I said, okay, he wanted to learn how to DJ, and I had brought over a partial DJ setup, but it was missing a power support cord, and it didn't end up happening. But I told him, I told him to teach him how to spin. And then in the midst of us hanging out, he saw I could dance. I don't really look like I could dance, but because they say white boys can't dance. But I mean, I'm known to cut a rug.
But rave dances, all you do is kind of jump up and down.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm a turntablist DJ.
You look like you can at least jump up and down.
Yeah, but like I pop lock, and he wanted to learn how to do it, and I said, yeah, I'll teach you. I showed him some moves, and he's so stiff. You got to be limber and loosen up. And he was all for it, and I was like, cool, for sure, I'll teach you how to bust.
Did you learn how to pop lock?
Not really, Your Honor, because he really never taught me anything.
Okay. We went through some motions. I told you got to loosen up, so you could be limber. Is that not true? Didn't you do the motions?
You probably were on drugs, imagining.
Yeah. Actually, I used to do drugs, ecstasy, and acid and whatnot, but I've been sober for like 2 years now, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm trying to turn my life around.
How did he steal your money? You're suing him for stolen money and television.
Well, yeah. Well, the television is. I brought it over there, and
Brought it over where?
Brought it to his house. Initially, I left my money at his house for safekeeping because I didn't have a bank account. I was turning my life around and starting over, but I was challenged on where I was living at. I had $700 for safekeeping at his house, and he said he assured me it was okay and it was cool, and I left it in an envelope in the jacket pocket in the closet safely there, and then. About a week later, I hit him up, and I came over, and I said, I was looking for the envelope, looking for the money, and I go, hey, Renzo, where's that envelope? I can't find it. He says, oh, bro, I put it in the my bank account for safekeeping. I was like, all right, well, hey, I need $300 out of that money, so I need $300 out of that money. He's okay, I'll take it to the bank. What
happened, sir? Did you ever get any of your money?
Yes, sir. We went to the bank, and he took out $300, and he assured me that
So where's the other $400?
In his account still.
When were you supposed to receive it?
We didn't talk about it. He said that he assured me.
You never talked about when you'd get the $400?
Yeah, he was still holding on to it. He left it in his account.
All right. Did you ask him for it?
I asked him I said, I need $300 out of the money.
You got that, you said. You got the $300.
Yeah.
We're talking about the $400 now.
Yeah. So
did you ask him for it?
I asked, no, I did
You're
not.
suing him for it today, right?
Yes.
Did you think about asking him for it before suing him?
Yes.
When did you ask for it?
Well, I needed $300 out of the.
Oh, right. Yeah. So you got some cognitive problems there. No. Yeah. Go ahead. You tell me what happened. You're unable to explain your case, sir. I think you got some cognitive issues as a result of your drug use over the years. Go ahead.
Okay, Your Honor.
Because that's what happens.
First of all, who's 40 years old and does not have a checking account?
Sir, let's move on to what he's accusing you of. Tell me about the transaction at the bank and you giving him his money.
Perfect. I gave him the $300, no problem.
Out of the $7?
Out of the $7. So then it's a balance of $400. And then I bought a TV from him, which I thought was a great deal, for $130. So
130?
Yes, sir. So technically, the balance is $530. And then I gave
Did he come back to you for the 400?
No, Your Honor.
He never came back and said, give me the rest of my money?
No, Your Honor, because we agreed that he was going to help pay the rent. So my rent is $460
So you kept the money and applied it toward the rent he agreed to pay?
Yes, sir.
Defendant Edgar Lanquipa says after he allowed the plaintiff to move in with him, he realized he was a drug addict who used a lot of methamphetamines.
He tells me the reason you didn't get your money and the reason you didn't ask for your money is because you all had an agreement to put it toward the rent.
No, that's
and
untrue.
You can't tell me why you didn't ask.
I can't. I have conversation, text messaging saying that he owes me this money, he promised to pay me back, and he's going to pay me back.
So you did ask for it?
Yes, I asked him numerous times. Yes.
When did you first ask for it?
About a week later.
I don't know when that was, sir.
It was a week later, like on a Sunday after the gig. Because he had asked me to do a DJ gig for his friend coming into the States for the first time.
I hope all the young people who want to try and use acid and ecstasy are looking today.
This is years ago. I've been clean for 2 years now, sir, Your Honor.
Yeah, but it causes irreversible brain damage.
Don't lie.
And you're having that problem right now.
No, I'm just
I'm asking you the date, and you keep talking all kind of stuff that is told. It was on a Sunday. It was on this. It
was about
a week and month.
Actually, that was March 30th. That's the first time I asked him. I have a text message conversation.
The first time you asked for the balance of your money was March what?
March 30th.
All right. And what did he say?
He said, bro, I had to use your money to fix my car and to pay my rent.
Okay, and what was your response to that?
I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. You told me, you assured me every time, and via text messages, your money is safe, your money is safe.
And that was the last discussion you all had, or you said you asked for it a few other times?
Ongoing time via text messaging.
Okay, what do you have? You keep talking about these
text
text messages.
Messaging right
Let's
here.
see it. I do accept responsibility of owing you $400 plus another $130 for the TV for a total of $530. I was joking about charging you for rent.
Yes, Yes, he was. There was no actual
I
agreement.
wish
for me
you'd have
paying
showed
rent.
me that earlier.
I meant
man.
to.
Half hour ago.
I meant to, but I'm a little stressed.
You have messed up my whole day.
I was trying to get to it, Your Honor.
I
I
ain't trying to
apologize.
get to nothing. I was talking about everything other than this. Sir, did you send this to him in a text?
Yes, Your Honor, because originally, Your Honor, originally,
Judgment for the plaintiff. He sent you a text as he admits where it says he agrees that he owes you. Your counterclaim is dismissed. Have a good day.
I really hope that you turn your life around and stop doing drugs. But actually, I'm glad that I brought you in TV so the younger people can do what drugs can do for the future. And I wish you well. I wish you well.
I wish you well, too. And that's all I have to say.
Did you see that last case? If you can relate to their situation and have a legal question for me, hit me up on my website, askjudgemathis.com.